I've got Shenmue 1 and 2 collection. I literally got it from Sega last year, this year. And I've been meaning to play it, right? But then I was like, oh, I'll play it when Shenmue 3 comes out and we'll do that and then we'll do this. And then I was just like, okay, I had an epiphany. I was like, the thing is, there's some weird stuff going on with this game. I was like, should I go into free blind and go into it from, oh, what is this game? What is this game for somebody who's just coming into this series now and just say, oh, Shenmue, I heard about this. I just want to play this game, right? Because there's so much weird stuff going on around this game. I don't know if we should discuss it now or we'll discuss it when we're playing. First of all, the review stuff. There's like, so as you don't know, I don't try to look at other reviews and stuff because I like to go in blind because I don't want my opinion swayed by what other people are saying. But because of what happened with this game, everybody knows. It came out on the 19th, and apparently, this had the weirdest review embargo ever. If you agreed to a press copy, the review embargo was 2 days after the game comes out. So the review embargo was today. Everybody bitched and moaned, like journalists, and said, what the hell? The game's out on the 19th. Like, if it was for an online game, we can understand. Usually online games say, look, give it a few days while the game's out and then like review it because you need people playing. That's fair. This is a single player game. So when something like that happens for a single player game, it like, unless it's like a Japanese studio which is like crazy and doesn't get the internet and all that, and they're like, oh, you can only play the first 3 chapters. But even with Japanese studios, they're not bad. They usually say, oh, you can play the first 3 chapters and then we're gonna copyright strike the shit out of you. You know, Sean, how's it going, bro? But what happened with this game, they said 21st. So it comes out on the 19th. You can't review it until the 21st. So that set off alarm bells in the entire industry. There was like, oh, that means the game is probably bad because they don't want people covering it and reviewing it, so it will hurt its sales. Oh shit. So I kept an eye on Metacritic and all the review sites because of that reason, because I knew there was something like weird going on with this review scores for this game. So if you look on like Metacritic and stuff, this game has only like 7 official big site reviews, and that's crazy. Like Shenmue, everybody, like Shenmue fans have been waiting for this game forever. Like they hyped the shit out of it when it was getting made, and like basically it's getting zero press. It's getting 0 press. It's getting press, but like you might as well say 0 press because, you know, the game's been out for 2 days and got 7 reviews. 7 review scores. That's crazy. And on the fan scores, it's got like 500 fan score reviews. So then somebody else was discussing about, oh, the reviewers are reviewing it weird because they don't get the old games. But then that's why I wanted to have a discussion about, like, is it fair to like play this game standalone and then like judge it on this game? Like story, yeah, won't make sense, but you can like judge everything else, right? Like I can remember me and JT was talking about, or I seen JT tweet about, oh, somebody was complaining about the Marvel 10, the last movie, whatever, and they were saying, oh, we didn't get it, and like, oh, this is not a movie if you're just going in and watching it. And then like somebody was countering it with, well, this is a movie that they've been building up for 10 years. If you're just gonna watch the last one or not the first 9, like, you know, obviously it's not gonna make sense to you. I was like, could we put that same example for this game? Because obviously it's a continuation of 1 and 2. They got all the original team, like the original developer, yada yada, to try get it. But I was like, I don't know if it can really apply for video games. 1 is being too much of a long wait. Shenmue 1 and 2 came out on like Xbox. 2 came out on Xbox, right? And Shenmue came out on Dreamcast. That's been like what, 15 plus years? 1, the wait has been too long, and 2, like, sure, we can't judge it on story, but it's still a video game, right? So maybe I can go in and let's judge this on the merits of a video game. Because yes, I've been keeping an eye on like some stuff, and I already kind of know what it's going to be like from what I've heard, it could, like, I could be totally wrong. I'm gonna go in and play it and we're gonna see. And so I'm a gamer, so I know about the Shenmue games, and like I said, I've got Shenmue 1 and 2 collection just sitting there waiting to play. And I was just like, you know what, I just want to try something different. I just want to go in blind and then like judge it on basically if somebody was picking up this game today. Because you can't expect, like, especially Zoomer culture, right? Are you really gonna expect them to go back to Shenmue 1 and 2? Like, And I don't think they can have that excuse to say, oh, we've made a game for just for the hardcore, blah blah blah, because AAA games, indie games, whatever, like games just don't sell like that. You gotta sell it to the mass market, right? There's no way you're gonna say it's just for the hardcore Shenmue fans who really wanted to follow up, because I don't think it has that excuse. So, you know, it like that's why I've seen like that like a lot of hardcore Shenmue fans are giving it like a pass and stuff, and I was saying, oh, you know, is a spiritual successor to that, is the third Shenmue game, you can tell, but like we're gonna see if they have, you know, like gameplay wise and all that other stuff. It'd be interesting. Play them first, JT reckons. Pleb, I get the resub email every month. I think, wait, where did my money go? Then I remember laughing myself. I'm glad you didn't cancel it, bro. Okay, appreciate you. You got J Omega Lil B now? How's uni stuff going? Yeah, play them first. Pro says it literally picks up right after 2 ends. So the thing is, I've just booted it and installed it. They have got like a story recap thing. Yeah, because you lot are saying play them just for the story, right? I haven't finished 2 yet. I got my copy 2 days early. I know, you bro, that limited edition stuff, look, it's a nice copy. What's going on, Sean? Okay, I got burps on Alina. Not really. You can't jump in at part 3 and review as its own, like not on story merits, right? But on gameplay, it's if a game has 3 in the title, you can't help but compare and contrast. Sean says even the gameplay will be evolution of 1 and 2. If you can't see how far the game has come, then how much does your opinion matter? True, but you're right. But like, so what you're saying is are we saying then this is only a game for people who play Shenmue 1 and 2? Like, you can play all the other God of Wars without playing the first God of Wars, right? I reckon you can even play the new Yakuza games without playing the older Yakuza games, right? Which are the spiritual successors to this. Could you play like other games will have continuing storylines? I'm trying to think. What are like the Witcher games? Could you play Witcher 3 without playing 1 and 2, or the Mass Effect games? Like, I haven't played Mass Effect 1. I still haven't played Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 2 is one of my favorite games from last generation. And like once you got, like, it did the, oh, this is the story, right? And you could totally pick it up. Like, Mass Effect's the perfect example, right? Yes, it only got made because of them. Disagree. You can see how each game improved on each other. I agree with that sentiment, but what if it's been 20 years since the last game came out? Then could you like remember, like it comes back to the whole argument of Epic Game Store, right? People saying, oh, your Epic Game Store ain't good enough, like that it ain't good enough, yada yada. And then even Jim Sterling said, well, and then Epic used the example of, oh, we haven't had 20 years to improve our thing, so we're just starting out, so you gotta give us that same time, right? And then the counter arguments, yeah, but you're not living in a bubble, right? You've seen how technology's improved, and you've seen other people make these stores, right? So you've got this knowledge to make your store better. You can't make it how it was 20 years ago and then say, oh, you know, we're just gonna improve over what happened 20 years ago. That could be the same example you could say for Shenmue, right? They can't say, oh, this is the 3rd game, so it's gonna be improvement over 1 and 2. They're still not living in a bubble, right? They are developers, so it's still got to be up to snuff of today's standard of game, no? Or do we say, can we only compare and contrast it to 2 and then like look at nothing else? It's interesting if you think about it, right? I'm not saying one way or the other. Again, I haven't played it. We're gonna go in now, but like it is an interesting topic. I don't know. Like, I know hardcore Shenmue fans are gonna pick it up. But if for the game to be successful, they gotta get mass market appeal, right? A mass market appeal are gonna be for people like me, or actually not gonna be for people like me. I'm a hardcore gamer. I know all about 1 and 2. I love the Yakuza games. More than likely, I'm gonna like the Shenmue games. Like, I'm talking about like just general gamers, right? Like, especially like now, it's Zoomer heaven, right? Nobody's got the patience for anything like that. The amount of like games you got on good quality content you got, nobody wants to go back to other like older titles, yada yada yada. Like, so can you really expect like average gamer? And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Like, you know, like go back and play 1 and 2. But even with 1 and 2, when the remakes got made, right? I remember looking at the reviews for 1 and 2, for the remaster, sorry. People were going, oh yeah, it was great at that time. But playing these today, even with the updated graphics and stuff, you could still tell things feel a little bit archaic. I'm pretty sure that was like IGN's review or GameSpot's review or something. But oh, these are great to go back in fondness, but they don't, like, story-wise, they hold up on stuff. But playing them now, they feel clunky as hell. So let's say this is just that, but like telling the next part of the story. And like the thing is, the people who are reviewing it, the couple of reviews that are out, they're actually so this is getting reviewed by Shenmue fans. It's not just, oh, I work at like a review place and I haven't played the older games. Like if sites want to have any credibility, right? They're gonna get, like, again, I don't do reviews because it would be stupid to play the game for a couple hours and do a review. So we do first looks here. But if you're gonna get somebody to put a review on it and score it, surely, like, who knows this day and age, but surely they should get somebody who's played the first 2 games, right? It's interesting though. That's why I think it's interesting around this, and especially with the stuff what's going on with the review scores. Like I've been covering games for like a couple of years now. This actually kind of weird with the review embargo stuff with this game. So Arkham's Razor chat, you know, what is the logical conclusion? That's also, let me see. Disagree, you can improve. You won't know God of War 4 sucks if you didn't play 1 and 3. Lol. Wow, shots fired. I don't know, but you could make the counter argument, right? God of War 4 is so different that you probably don't need to play 1 and 3. Shenmue is a cult classic game. I wouldn't call Yakuza, Witcher, or God of War cult classics. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like some of the Yakuza games are up there. Even Witcher's up there. But like, I feel like my Mass Effect 1 is the prime example. Mass Effect 2, I haven't played 1. I absolutely love 2. Shenmue is way more story heavy than any of those examples. Oh wait, I'm reading behind. Mass Effect. I bought Kingdom Hearts 2 before the first one because I couldn't find it. But when I went back and played the first one, then I realized how much it evolved. This is also true, but it has to be a modern game as well as a sequel to Shenmue. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say, but I'm bad at English, chat. That's what I'm basically trying to say. 100% JT phrased it better. I feel like it has to be a modern game, right? Obviously, it's got to be a evolvement of Shenmue and continue the story, yada yada. Because there's no way I can judge it on the story, right? Because that would be moronic. I'd rather it be a Shenmue game than a regular modern game, though. Nothing else is like Shenmue. That's a good point as well. Maybe people want to come back to it because of that Shenmue style. I mean, I can agree with that. That's a good point. But even then, though, right? Like, it's got to still have certain modern trappings, right? Like, I agree the argument of, like, everything kind of plays samey now. It's like, oh, like, everybody's, like, that Assassin's Creed story come out, right? Every game has that mechanic of climb up the tower and then open the map. So even though all these games are very different, they all kind of heavily borrow off of each other, right? So I feel you on, oh, I want it to be like like have the Shenmue feel. But some modern trappings, like, I don't know, fast travel, that's just example. I don't know if that's anything to do with this game, but you feel me? Yakuza is good, but it's not Shenmue. Agree. If there is anyone left who has played those games, God of War 3 relies heavily on story beats from the trilogy of the game, but let's not get into that. No, you're right. You're right. Father, son, murdered. Yeah, I agree with that. 4. Oh, 4. God of War 4 relies heavily on the story beats from the trilogy of the games. It's true, but I still feel... you're right. I don't know, though, but they've changed him so much of, oh, angry God, the Kratos, blah, blah, blah. I still feel like it can hold up by itself. Go shoot T800's nice chatting with you later. Yo, guy from 89 is a pleasure, bro. Sorry, I just wanted to have a discussion about this before we get into it because I found it interesting. have to, like, let's be real, most of us play games so we can get in on the discussion day one, right? Rather than actual playing the game, right? That's like half of the fun. We're gonna check it. So yeah, so chat, if any of you are worried about spoilers, I'm gonna boot it up. There's a story, there's a little like movie that's like is a story thing where it tells you about the first 2 games, and then we're gonna check out the game for the first couple of hours. That's it. Like, we're not gonna do major, like, we're gonna check out the first village and see how it plays. That's what I'm more interested about, because I myself probably don't want to spoil it, and then I'm gonna go back and play the first 2, and then, I mean, you feel me? Freaking Ubisoft towers. You know, JT knows what I'm talking about, right? So, like, I can hear that argument of everything plays kind of same. Like, it's the Dark Souls argument, right? When Dark Souls 1 and 2 came out, 1 and Demon Souls came out, it was fresh, right? And now everything is air quotes Souls-like. And it's kind of eye-rolling. I don't want another Souls-like game. Like, just make your own thing. And then there's that argument of, well, you know, well, games will be made. Everything just plays like everything now, so... It'll be interesting though. So because of that, I wonder how it's gonna review, and maybe because of that, that's why they've made an effed up embargo. That's what I'm saying. Like, they know, oh, maybe there was like, people are just not gonna get this game, like not get it as in purchase it, as in not understand it. So maybe that's why they held the review scores and made a weird ass embargo, because it would hurt the sales. But like, it's weird. I can remember when like they announced it, everybody lost their mind. Like, we had all those videos of people like breaking out and crying, oh, Shenmue, and like I didn't advertise it well. I seen a few tweets about it. I see. Is it impossible to not do a major spoiler? Really? In the first couple of hours? I honestly don't know about the embargo. This is still weird to me. That is still weird to me. Yeah, I don't want to cast shade, because none of us will really 100% know, right? Like, if that is like what we're discussing, if that was their legitimate concern, then that's understandable. I can understand that, right? I'm going, oh, you know, all these Twitch streamers and YouTubers are gonna play and they don't know about Shenmue 1 and 2. You're just gonna be like, oh, this game's like feels like a success of the 3 and like 2, and that will kind of hurt it. And in sales, like, that's a fair point, but it's gonna be interesting. Maybe we should just jump into it and tell. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, literally, I've been keeping an eye on it for the first 2 days. There was literally like 20 English streams of it. It's like getting no views on Twitch at all, which is like fascinating and weird to me as well. I was like, what is going on with this game? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe, let's say it is just like a spiritual successor to 2, right? Maybe that's what Shenmue fans want. Maybe that would have been the best PR for it. But like, they was like, no, we didn't want that statement out there. So, Sean, are you a fan of Shenmue 1 and 2, or you just like, or you haven't really got any backstory with them? You're just interested in the convo? So yeah, that's why I might need. Actually, maybe I shouldn't get your lot's help. Maybe it'll be more interesting if I do play this blind and then get stuck, right? And I'm like, oh, what's going on? I don't understand what's going on. So we can title the video "Scrub but played Shenmue game in wrong order" and then see what happens. Is it really a game for Twitch? I would generally not watch a story game on Twitch, especially if I wanted to play it. Some story games do work though, because I feel like that's why Death Stranding did so well on Twitch. It did like crazy well. Nobody thought it was going to do that well. I feel like the reason it was a lot of people didn't want to buy that game because of all the controversy, whatever around. Not controversy, that's the wrong word. Like weird review scores. Like people were like, oh, maybe this is a game we just watch, and literally I have no interest in playing. Certain story games do work like that, where people are just like I said, especially like Zoomer culture, people like, I don't want to spend my money on this. This would be like a perfect game just to watch. I mean, I'm going to bounce when you boot it up. Holy shit! So nobody literally doesn't want to watch a thing about this. Interesting. BRB. Cool. All right. I mean, that's like a fair discussion we had about it, right? I feel like we should probably like get into it now. Chat. Okay. Just leave your streams on mute, okay? Don't leave, everybody, okay? Support the stream, please. Oh, pro streamer. Yeah, I am kind of fascinated. It's gonna be very interesting. Updates. What is the update history on it? Hold on. Battle balance has been adjusted. Game usability has been adjusted. Stability improvements. That's what applying DLC prepared. Other bug fixes. Seeing nothing crazy. Because I'm probably going to play it. Sorry, but no, I'm messing with you. It's totally fine. Okay, chat. After we had that decent discussion, chat, can you hear gameplay audio before all of you like leave me? Get stuck. The highlight should be funny about this. All right, let's do this, chat. We are checking out Shenmue 3. This is a press copy provided by the publisher. Keep that in mind. We are playing on PS4 Pro. PS4 Pro. This came out a couple of days ago. We was having a discussion earlier on. I don't know how I'm gonna do the highlights for this one. About I own 1 and 2. I haven't had a chance to play them yet. But I'm purposely going in blind into the third game. Because there's all kinds of discussion about this game and like, can you play it by like, obviously story wise you can't play it by itself, but is the gameplay okay for modern trappings, or like, you know, can you literally go in and play regardless of the story stuff, like play this as a game, or is it like stuck in a time capsule? So I purposely chose to like go in. I'm probably gonna play a couple of hours of it to see how it see how I feel about it, and then like go back and play like 1 and 2 collection. Where we're gonna start is I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably know what Shenmue is. Shenmue is action RPG, should we call it? JRPG. Sega Dreamcast, the first one came out on. 2 was on Xbox, the original. And yeah, so they got the same producer back to like do the third one, the follow-up. I don't know how much of that team they got back and everything, but yeah, I can remember when this was announced. It was like, was it like partly Kickstarter or something, and then Sony came in and helped publish it or something, all that kind of stuff. So that's what this is in the third one. Come out now. So all right, let's do recap movie because I'm kind of interested. Life Simulator, is that what we're gonna call it, chat?
Yokosuka, 1986. Ryo Hazuki's fate is abruptly and irrevocably changed. When his father Iwao is murdered by a mysterious man named Londi, Ryo, young and inexperienced, is no match for him. Londi takes the dragon mirror, long hidden and guarded at the dojo. With his dying breath, Iwao imparts one last piece of wisdom to his son. Keep your loved ones close to you. Not yet able to fully appreciate the meaning behind those words, Ryo leaves the dojo behind and vows to take revenge against Londi. Ryo hunts for clues as to the whereabouts of his father's killer.
Backhand.
A letter arriving all too late warns of encroaching danger. Its contents point Ryo towards a certain Master Chan, who reveals the existence of a second mirror. Unraveling the mysteries buried beneath the family dojo leads Ryo to this fabled Phoenix Mirror. However, this attracts a new threat. A crooked man named Chai stalks Ryo in hopes of getting his hands on the mirror. Thanks to the Chen family, Ryo manages to protect the mirror from Chai. He next decides to depart for Hong Kong in pursuit of Londi. More trouble, however, is already waiting for him before he leaves. From goons at the docks to a tough gang of bikers known as the Mad Angels. The evil that confronts him even moves to sink its teeth into his dear friend Nozomi Harasaki. But Ryo's heart is driven, and with his comrades to aid him, he is able to overcome all obstacles in his path.
That like final boss fight or
The
something.
waves lapping against his home shore tell Ryo he must now leave Japan to continue his quest. Having chosen a difficult path, Ryo Hazuki remains undeterred as his fate calls to him.
Did they say Japan? I thought this was set in China.
He arrives in Hong Kong. But in this unfamiliar land, who can he
The second
possibly
game.
trust? When his money is stolen and he is left destitute, he turns to the kindness of a young woman named Joy. He finds himself wandering the streets of Wanchai to arrive at Monmo Temple. There he meets Shi Ying Hong, who claims to know something as to Landi's whereabouts.
Now that's the haircut chat.
Sensing in Ro a thirst for bloody revenge, however, she refuses to talk. Instead, she attempts to dampen the flames of his rage through instruction, but her efforts prove in vain when Ryo meets with a man named Ren Wu Ying. Learning of the Phoenix Mirror, Ren's mind turns toward the riches that could be theirs. Ren reveals that Zhu Yuanda has sequestered himself within the Kowloon walled city. But what
Interesting.
waits
This
for
definitely
them in
feels like a
Kowloon is Donyo and
Asian
the
martial arts
Yellowheads,
movie.
a gang of brutal fighters in
Story.
service to Landi. Ryo overpowers Donyo, but Landi just manages to escape. Ryo learns that he has made for Guiling. Parting from the warm company he found in Hong Kong, Ryo continues the pursuit alone. In the backcountry of Guiling, Ryo encounters a young lady named Shenhua. This twist of fate will change everything for him and for her as well. What ancient mystery is locked away by the dragon and phoenix mirrors? What of Landi, whose hands are stained with the blood of Ryo's father?
Is this where it's gonna pick up from? You know what's kind of interesting that they didn't show in that like recap? They didn't really like. So there's these mirrors, but like, have they got magical or mystical powers, or were they just like part of the dojo and they just like sentimental value, or they just like actually like monetary value. They didn't really say that, so I mean, that was actually like a good rundown of what the game is. Choose game mode: story mode, recommended mode, challenge mode, hardest, nightmare mode. Let me see what chat is saying. It's like we all got a mute. I don't want story spoilers. I'm gonna go recommended. I would go nightmare chat, but you know, chat. Want it to be like a normal experience for you, and as most of you probably gonna play an easy. Triggered. Right now, mute it if you don't want spoilers.
Dear Shenhua, my work is done. The phoenix entrusted to our people is now complete. The time of destiny has come. Go with the one who holds the phoenix, Shenhua, and find the proof. Yield yourself to the light and go together. I shall give you the family treasure, the Sword of 7 Stars. Think of the sword as a part of me, and keep it with you. I shall always watch over you.
What the?
Ryo,
Right.
They might have to turn that brightness up. So yeah, chat is asking about the dub. There is, I think there's like English dub and there's like foreign language options as well. That goes challenge mode. Oops, too late, I missed it.
What is this?
How's game audio? It's not drowning me out, is it?
a dragon and a phoenix.
Just like the mirrors.
So this is what he was working on. From a distant land in the east, from across the sea, he shall appear. He does not know of the strength hidden within him. The strength that would destroy him. The strength that would fulfill his wishes. When he is ready, he shall seek me out. And we shall brave together the rocky path. I shall wait. This encounter has been my destiny since ancient times. A dragon shall emerge from the earth, and dark clouds shall obscure the heavens. A phoenix shall descend from above. Its wings will create a purple wind. In the midst of the pitch-black night, a morning star shall glisten, alone.
29
What is
months
that
you
poem?
snuffy butterfly
It
blood.
has been told in the village since long ago.
The one who holds the phoenix.
Yo, Webs, thank you for that resub, bro. Sorry, I had to mute your message because it's gonna come over the story. My apologies. Much love for them 29 months. Appreciate you. Buy me a train ticket to the UK. I'm a private person, chat. Thank you so much for the resub, man. Appreciate it. That's a long time. 29 months. Chacos, maybe lower music audio a little bit. All right. Maybe it was just the first cutscene, though. We'll find out when we get in a bit.
That's Bailu Village. We might find some clues about my father there. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Sure.
I think that was all movie, right? I don't know if that was...
Hey, Shenhua,
We have to get to the village.
let's go. Do you have any idea where your father might have gone?
No, I don't.
Has this ever happened before?
With my father?
Yeah. Has he ever disappeared without telling you?
Has he ever gone on
No,
walkabout before?
Never.
I see. Are you certain that letter from the cave was...
It's his handwriting, without a doubt.
Okay. Are you sure it didn't contain any clues? Shenhua?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't care about the letter. I just want to find my father.
I understand.
Okay, one thing I'm noticing already Like the transitions are very weird. I don't know if that was the first cutscene we're fine on, but that like it was like YouTube level like hard cuts and just go to a different angle. Funny. Burning Sandstorm military jacket. You acquired the above items. Oh, so we got the deluxe edition. So with the deluxe edition, I get the military jacket and a special technique. Oh, chat goes, that was really odd interaction. Yeah, I wonder it was because of how they did the lines or just like how they cut that trailer. All right, so we got like a clock on the top right, mapping the bottom with like beads or pearls around. All right, grass, moves and stuff. X does nothing, circle does nothing. Triangle brings up controls. Zoom, run, inventory. Oh, chat, do you reckon the music audio should still go down or are we good now? Elastic movement, help, inventory, memo pad. Music should have gone a bit. Okay, cool. L3 buttons switch between characters when there are multiple speakers. Oh, interesting. Maybe should have said that straight away. Right stick, camera, L3 button, reset camera. Oh, so somebody remind me. We gotta try that actually. And see conversations from different angles. Memo pad square. Alright, and you lot reckon the audio should go down a tad? Contact. Wait, how do I get to the options? Aim. Lower the music a little. Alright, hold on, chat. Wait, can we not get to the option? Don't do this to me, video game. Oh, wait, what? R1 is settings. Okay. So we got like inventory, key item, herbs, pawn shop, skill book, thing. All right, let's. How about there? Was that a little too low? Oh, and I like this that they haven't got everything max. So if voice volume is low and effects low, I can actually go in and change it. Character clothes. Is this the military jacket? That looks like the military jacket, right? Be a rebel chat. Save load, game mode no more, so you can change. That's fine. As in one lower, 6, that's fine. Skill books. Skill book editor. Assign skills to shortcut commands. Use R2 button to activate and assign skills. Use auto app to skip assignments. Those who wish to customize commands can choose from manual M1, M2, M3. Like what? Like what? Key items, that will make sense. I wish the text was a little bit bigger for the key item stuff. So yeah, I'm playing on PS4 Pro. I didn't see any settings for like performance modes or anything like that. So we've got some kind of herb mixing here. Capture sets. Skill books. Exchange items for skill books. Mastering skills makes Ryo stronger. Ryo. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Herb sets. A basic punch you spin kick, front kick, burning sandstorm, a powerful technique that involves destroying everything in range with the altering barrage of punches. Interesting. So this only comes with the deluxe edition. Like, is there gonna be literally a move, or maybe you get this later on in the game? That's gonna be very weird if it's like a move that you can only get in the deluxe edition. That's fine. I think it runs at unlocked frame rate when I mess around with it. Oh, interesting. What good about other studies to do? And yo, who plays? A pleasure as always, bro. Nice to see you. Jacket looking. First person run as well. This skyboat, but so yeah, the game definitely has that air quotes Shenmue look.
Hello, Liu.
Shenhua, who's this?
This is Liu. He saved me from drowning in the river. Did something happen?
A group of thugs tore through here 2 days ago.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, the kind we don't normally see around here.
Let's keep moving. Hey, Shenhua.
What's the matter?
Does the village usually have gatekeepers?
No, there's no need for them. Bailu
Which
is a
chat
very
does though,
peaceful
right?
place.
Okay.
Are you sure about that? Because they said some thugs came by.
Yes, but it sounds like they're not from around here.
Still, that's worrying.
Even for you?
Yeah.
I admit, I'm a little unsettled myself. The village feels different somehow.
I can imagine.
Let's ask around for some clues.
Let's go. That was a pretty old bridge.
Indeed, that's the Verdant Bridge.
That's what it's called.
Yes, it's been in Bailu for a while.
Okay,
Is that the village? Up ahead?
Yes, everyone lives up ahead. We can ask around. Someone's bound to know something.
It's like
Let's
they
not waste another second.
It's like they recorded the lines. The delivery is perfect. Okay, so you are noticing this, right? It's just not me. Like, it's kind of funny. It's like, did they record them totally separately? It's like, let's go. And then, interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it's actually like highly entertaining though. I think I might have to adjust like camera movement speed. Game runs fine, but like the camera move speed.
Hello?
Wait, you're not gonna even wait? It was just straight away. Bruh, this man's got the patience of a Twitch streamer. Secrets, boys. Okay, can't up the hill. No secrets. Okay, I might have to turn this music down a little bit more. It's actually pretty loud. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I
Get
have
rich
to.
quick? Are herbs really worth that much? Guess I'll take it.
Oh, that's really interesting. I was just gonna go past it, and I was like, "Oh wait, it's glowing though." But there wasn't like a command to like pick it up. I have to go into like first person mode, and then it gives me the option to pick up. That's very interesting. It sounds right out of the original dub, like they recorded it years ago after Shenmue 2 and sat on it. Oh, interesting. Yep, that's
Guess
Shenmue.
I'll take it.
Ah, interesting. You have to go into first person.
I have to go with Shenhua.
Wait, what? No, hold on. You can wait.
I'm going to lose sight of Shenhua. I'd better hurry.
Wait, is it actually gonna like game over me? I'm actually kind of scared now. Hold on. Can I first person the buffalo? Cows, buffalo? On a first person, everything now. It's gonna be kind of hard to tell for people because it's got that air quotes, like I said, Shenmue look, but it does. The game actually does look nice. I don't know if that's gonna come. Oh, I broke it. I don't know if that's gonna come across on stream.
Guess I'll go after Shenhua.
Yeah, it does. It's pretty beautiful for a budget game too. Do we know like anything about what the final? That dude looks super cool. Somebody I'd want to be friends with. We know what the final like budget was for this.
I'm sure we'll find out more about your father.
Thanks. You investigate here, Leo.
I'm
I'll
sure
try another settlement.
we'll find out more about your father. JT, I wonder if you're right. I wonder if they did have everything recorded for dialogue. You know, the Kickstarter funds. That's about it. And like Sony came in after that, right? So it could have been anything after that. I wish this stuff was a little bit easier to navigate. And I don't like the text in the diary. I know they're trying to do it all like hand-drawn style, but uh, all right, we gotta talk to this brother. Hold on. No, wrong button.
I need your help with something. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
I'm not supposed to be talking
Ow.
right now.
I don't want to.
My master says I have to practice more.
I'm looking for him.
Go ask one of the other kids running around.
Okay.
No, like this guy.
Hi there.
Aha! Come to apprentice under me, have you?
Oh, nothing.
Fear not, for I am the great Sudza Xiong. I can forge a formidable master out of the most hopeless of pupils. You stand before a Chun Tai Chi master.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
Do I look like I'd know
Reaction
anything
again,
about
RP
that?
chat. Can I play?
Right.
Come by any time if you've got any burning questions about the great Chun Tai Chi.
Will do.
Alright, I'm not gonna leave you out.
Excuse me. Do you know Mr. Yuan?
Wouldn't say I'm proud of it or anything, but I don't exactly know many people around here.
I see.
Played RPG. You know how you do. Keep talking to him again until he's got no more dialogue for you.
Do you have a moment? I'm looking for Mr. Yuan.
Wouldn't say I'm proud of it or anything, but I don't exactly know many people around here.
Nothing more for
I
us.
see.
The guy who they got to do the voice though, his pronunciation for is it Japanese names or Chinese names? Because the like we're in Hong Kong now. I always thought this was like set in China. But then the story thing we did in the beginning, it said, oh, he left Japan. He's saying Shun and Yun, so I was assuming Chinese. And Chinese? Yeah, so anyway, the guy who they got to do it
Is anyone there?
pronunciation's good. Laugh myself
seems
now, they
nobody's
won't
home.
have sat on the recordings, they are fresh. Just a testament to how much for the fans this is. Do you reckon it's the same voice actor?
Is anyone there? Looks like no one's home. Hello? Looks like no one's home.
Okay, I was too busy exploring. I can't remember what she actually said go do. Chat, can anybody remember? She said go find something.
I should talk to more people around here. Excuse me.
What is it?
Have you seen Mr. Yuan?
He occasionally came to visit Joe next door, but
Wait, is it the
Joe is
same guy?
likely working right now. Maybe Joe's daughter Lean knows where he is.
I see. Excuse me. Do you know Mr. Yuan?
Maybe Joe's daughter Lean knows where he is.
Got it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you gotta do it. You gotta click on everybody twice. This is what's they got more dialogue. I wonder what those green is that my health or something?
Hey there.
Yeah?
Or you can watch it later.
That looks great.
Yep, Shenhua tells me that too.
You know Shenhua?
She's my friend. Is she your friend too?
Yeah, she is. Say, do you know Mr. Yen?
No.
Yeah, I'll make highlights of this chat.
He's a
Definitely.
stonemason.
A stonemason.
It'll be
just
interesting
like
to
my
make highlights
daddy?
of this though.
Your dad is a stonemason as well?
Yep.
Because I think that
Can I talk to him?
conversation we had at the beginning of the stream
He comes home
or
at 7
before we
at
started
night.
playing was interesting. I don't know if they'll add that or
He does.
that was a long discussion.
Okay, thanks.
But it is a good discussion for like some backstory, right? Japanese voice actors. Should we actually in a little while? Do you know what? I wonder if we could change voices on the fly. Select a destination, jump, move. Moves you to the target location and time you can jump system. What? Huh? Oh, does it actually mean like jump as in warp? Oh, it does. Oh, I actually didn't want to do that. Shoot.
Pardon me.
Who's there?
May I talk to you for a moment?
What is it?
Oh, hi, mister.
You know this man?
He's my friend, Daddy.
Picture on his top looks nice.
Well, get to it.
I haven't seen Yuen around. If you know anything, I'd... Huh? What happened?
Some thugs I'd never seen before showed up and wrecked my place.
Thugs, huh? Why would they do this?
Beats me. They asked if I was a stonemason, so I said yes.
I think that's
And they just went
the second
crazy.
feature.
Why stonemasons?
They were definitely looking
In
for
Shenmue 1, you
something.
gotta wait around for the right time,
did they look
occupy
like?
yourself, and explore. Oh, interesting.
Well, they weren't from around here, that's for sure. There were two of them. One had a shaved head with a tattoo on it. Don't tell me. They went to Yuen's place too?
I don't know. Yuen was in the quarry when he disappeared.
Chat, this story right here is
Kidding.
right out from Kickboxer.
Those thugs might have something to do with that too.
Maybe. I'll be sure to tell Shenhua.
Bye-bye, mister.
Should have probably named the Chinese martial art film Kickboxer is what came to my mind. Remember when he goes and goes to the house and there's like
It's
thugs
gotten
and
so dark. Maybe I should head back to Shenhua's house.
I don't know where Shenhua's house is. Oh, we can jump. We made the map like bigger. I swear there was a button for the map. I'm just having a moment. There.
you have a moment?
Huh? What is it?
There's something I want to ask.
What do you want?
Have you seen the thugs that came to the village recently?
Leave me alone. I don't have time for this.
Listen, lady, I'm about to...
Okay.
Fine, I won't defend you, village. I'm gonna talk to you.
Excuse me. Have you seen the thugs that came to Bailu?
What do you want?
Okay.
Nope.
Hi
One more
there.
time.
Have you seen the thugs that came to Bailu?
What do you want?
Excuse me.
What
I'll
is
tell you,
it?
more helpful.
Have you seen the thugs that came to the village recently?
I'm sick and tired of talking about all that. Things are finally starting to get back to normal around here.
Sorry to bother you.
You know you gotta do it, right?
Do you have a moment? I'm looking for some thugs. Have you seen any?
I'm sick and tired of
Looking for
talking about
some
all
thugs.
that.
Have you seen any?
Okay.
Listen, okay, I'm just looking for some... These look like thugs.
Hi there.
Are you from Japan by chance?
Holy moly, this guy's face.
Yes.
Japan may be a small island country, but I've heard that it has steep mountains with great streams.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Huh? You don't fish them?
What? Like, how did you get, huh, you're not wrong, from you don't fish them? Like,
Not
explain
really my
this.
thing.
I don't have time to waste with someone who doesn't even know.
How did he know that I didn't know?
Excuse me.
What is it?
I feel like you could do great commentary over this game. How did you know?
Hate to bother you, but
It all comes down to fishing.
what?
Anyway, there are lots of people who want to fish. Lots of people after the one that got away.
Right.
Lots of people after the rare ones. Basically, their lives are defined by fishing.
I see.
Okay. Guy sounds like my Twitch
Excuse
chat.
me.
I ask a question
What is
and
it?
they totally answer a different question.
Hate to bother you, but
It all comes down to fishing.
I love everything about this. Is actually
What?
kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, lots of
You gotta press square to skip.
right.
Skip.
people. Basically, their lives are defined.
I see.
I think he's trying to tell us like fishing is important. You can get rare fish.
Got a second?
Are you as
What do
crazy
you
as your
want?
friend?
I need help with something.
I have nothing to say to a stranger. I've got to eat first.
Okay then. Excuse me.
What is it?
Hate to bother you, but
It all comes down to
Not you. Okay.
What?
base.
This guy. Okay, you know what? Here, I want to talk to
got
you.
a second?
I have nothing to say to a stranger.
Okay then.
I watched The Highwaymen last night on Netflix. Not bad. Bonnie and Clyde. You know, because I'm crazy Kevin Costner fan me. Bad movie. Okay, she seems like. she should be
Excuse me.
good.
Have you
Oops,
seen the
talk to
thugs
him.
that came to the village recently?
I'm sorry, dear, but could you save that for later? This is no place for idle chit-chat.
I mean, it's a restaurant. That's exactly what this is. What? Oh, so. No, I wanted to talk to everybody else, so it forced me to. Even the game was like, just get on with the fucking story. Wow. All right, video game. Come on, man. It's my OCD. I had to talk to everybody. God damn. Wow.
Have
Forced
you
to
learned
move on.
anything new, y'all?
Huh? Don't I do a chit
Not
chat at
about
the
your
restaurant?
father. No.
Crazy dude about fish.
I see.
I think everybody hates me in the village.
It
That's what I
seems
learned.
that the thugs invaded Mr. Joe's home, though.
Joe, you mean Ling's house? They must have my father then.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
I'm going with you tomorrow.
What?
Going
I
where?
can't stop thinking about these thugs. I want to know more.
All right then. We'll go together.
Good.
Guess I'm going to see some thugs tomorrow, chat. Did I like pass out in the middle of that story? Did he tell her that he was going to see thugs? Hold L2 button to look for curious spots to check. Okay. Oh, whenever I see the question mark, I should actually then... My mic. Ooh. I'm to loot, boys and girls. Okay, debated. Nothing there. My comb. Boo, red circles making it easier. Hope you can turn that off. Oh, interesting. Oh, really? I wonder if you can.
Sunflower seeds? What are they doing here?
Where else are you gonna leave them? Wait, what? Was that?
Sunflower seeds? What are they doing here?
Am I meant to take them? That's a bit random and weird. Maybe I question somebody about sunflower seeds later? You don't want me to check if I can turn it off?
What's this? A medical salve?
Sunflower seeds and medicine chest. Something dodgy happened. Big deal. Actually kind of curious now. Settings, music, close, control setting, camera, vertical, normal, vibration on, backer code. Oh, that's interesting. Like Kickstarter stuff, you get some extra stuff. Zoom. I don't know what that means. Subtitles, brightness. Huh?
Shenmue's flute. It was made out of wood from the Shenmue tree, wasn't it?
Maybe it's just filler to like build information for the world. I do like that the game knows that you're in like exploratory mode, so you don't have to hold down L2. It just stays. So I've got this installed on external 4GB drive. On my, you know about load times and stuff. Ooh, save, sure. Oh my days! Wait, it's not auto save. Okay, that's.
These are a stonemason's tools.
There's dots.
Doesn't look like a book I'd read.
Right, one more cupboard, chat, I swear. Oh, shit porn. Oh no, we're safe.
A magazine. Do they sell them in the village?
They don't go through cupboards. I'm reminded from the scene from Wedding Planner with J-Lo, you know, J-Lo, beautiful Jennifer Lopez. Scene where the guy comes to a house and he starts looking for her drawer.
Leo?
Yeah?
Just for that.
I've been thinking about the thugs that went to Ling's house.
I was
And?
talking about Jennifer Lopez.
I don't
Would you
think
mind?
it was a coincidence.
I'm with you. They must have had a reason.
Let's talk to the villagers together tomorrow.
Okay.
I want to ask some questions of my own.
That's just basically telling me, get your ass to bed, aka get your ass to Mars, so we can, like, you know.
I shouldn't go in without permission.
I get permission.
I'd better stay out.
Damn it. And reenact Wedding Planner.
Hey, Shenhua.
What is it, Leo?
Did your father say anything to you? You know, before he left?
No, nothing. But that wasn't unusual.
Ryo
Okay.
into your bedroom.
Although,
Not in a sexual way.
Although what?
now that I think about it, he turned back to look at me several times as he headed for the cave.
Oh my
Interesting.
god.
Maybe he had a feeling he wouldn't be coming back.
Oh my god. Really? 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 A couple of times as well, chat. You know.
Hey, Shenhua.
What is it, Leo?
I've been thinking about the cave.
It was my first time in the cave as well. I had no idea he was crafting something on this scale.
I see. The phoenix and dragon are exactly the same as those on the mirrors.
And in my father's letter, it's as if he knew you would have the mirrors, and that you'd come here.
Exactly. But how?
We won't know until we ask him ourselves.
I guess not.
Not gonna let me into the bedroom, chat. I just wanted to go have a look around. Keep it off, chat. Your heart out, Death Stranding. Next day, 7 a.m. March 22, 1987. Oh, interesting. Actually pay attention to it. Couple of years old then, chat. Autosave complete. Oh, okay. Can I get some breakfast?
Good morning, Leo.
Good morning.
Did you get enough rest?
Yeah.
Go?
I'm excited to see what'll be served.
No, I actually don't want breakfast. I want to talk to her. Go for the music. Wait, what happened? You don't like it or you do like it? Oh, so I think the green marbles are like health bar or something. Yoinked. Wait, do I call her to come with
I'd
me
better
or
get
she?
to the village.
As far as going. got a front door. Oh, I love it. Oh, interesting.
Rio,
Yeah, sorry, he's not.
Let's
I haven't
go.
played 1 and 2 yet. It's
Yeah.
not nostalgia vibe. Come on, Jay. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting this game. Fair. We're taking a first look at it. You know, maybe it will help make your decision in a little while. Jay goes, he's thinking about getting on sale. It'd be interesting though, right? Like, how quick does this
Your
go on
house
sale?
is pretty far from the village, huh, Shenhua?
Oh, yes, I suppose you're right.
Is there a reason for that?
The quarry could be one.
Sorry?
The quarry. It's a special one that even I'm not allowed to enter.
Ah. So, your house is there to protect it?
Yes, I believe so.
I like
Father
the
didn't
relaxed
tell me
storytelling,
anything
Jason.
about it, though.
I see. Do you know what the dragon and phoenix in the quarry were for?
No, I don't.
But your father carved them, right?
Yes, he must have. He wasn't alone, though.
What do you mean by that?
They must have taken generations to complete.
So, you think your grandfather worked on them too?
Yes, possibly even further back than that.
Have you heard any stories about them?
Not a single one. My father always said he'd tell me when I got older.
Then, how do you know it has so much history?
Well, everyone in the village has history.
The villagers?
Yes. Generations of stonemasons, hunters,
The villagers
and
have
farmers
history.
have all lived here. The same goes for the cattle wranglers. They've been here for ages.
Oh yeah?
That's just how things work here.
Alright, I think I'm gonna forcefully try to like rush through a little bit so we can get some like action stuff or something. I'm kind of starting to understand why you always get triggered when I say a Yakuza is a spiritual successor. It's way more like slower and slower paced, right? Even the way they are telling like story at the moment. And Yakuza is a slower paced game in itself. Fight scene? Please don't get it. Wait, you're gonna do the
Is this a
do the
dojo?
English.
That's right. This is Marshall Hall. It's been here for ages.
Marshall Hall.
Marshall Hall
Long
sounds
ago,
like
many great martial artists traveled here from all over the world.
I feel like that's lost
But
something in translation.
no one
It
comes
sounds like
here
something out of Hogwarts.
nowadays.
Is that so?
Rio, you should come here to practice when you have time.
I
Is
got
that
time now.
okay?
Of course. Our doors are open to everyone that comes here looking to master the martial arts.
Are you a new trainee?
Yes.
Sorry?
You're Japanese.
I am.
The people of Bailu Village have trained here for centuries. It has history.
Did you say centuries?
You would do well to train here if you have lost sight of the path. You can polish your techniques.
So, you'll let me train here?
What?
Not only that,
What the?
I'll let you prove yourself by fighting the monks here.
You're on.
A fight?
I'm gonna get beat
Very
up.
well. Your first opponent shall be Red Tiger. He is our least skilled monk, but do
Oh,
not
dang.
underestimate him.
Ice. Just hit circle, square, triangle, X buttons. Try pressing the R2 button. E and go up before fighting.
That won't work. Stop that tickle!
Just stop that tickles. So L2 is like block. R2 is like a special technique. Oh, literally got backdash as well.
Is that all you're made of?
Wait, have I got parry? Oh, it literally is like kind of like Virtual Fighter. Now I understand why you lot was saying that. Get wrecked. Wait, do all fights happen like that? Like it goes into like a one-on-one
What say
screen?
you? Will you join us?
Yes, absolutely.
Very well. What is your name?
Ryo, Hazuki.
I shall have a name tag prepared for you. You will start from the lowest rank.
Rank?
Yes. You must fight and defeat someone above your rank in order to move up. You must train day in and day out to improve your kung fu.
Character calls for
I have to go with Shenhua.
Mate, I wanna do like the fighting. Yeah, that's what all the game are like. Sure, yes, you go into fighting mode. Oh, interesting. So is it ever like a couple of people versus me, or is it always like one-on-one? Yeah, you lot was saying like Tekken Force mode. No, it's not really. It's like more like Virtual Fighter.
Whose shop is that? Over the bridge.
Oh, it belongs to Uncle Tao.
And yet
Uncle
the fighting
Tao, huh?
in the
Yes,
first game was
people
built off
can
the
get
back of Virtual
anything they
Fighter.
need
Ah,
from his shop.
I see.
Leo?
now that
Did you
other
pack
menu makes
anything to
sense
eat?
where it says assign these
Why
moves,
do you
assign
ask?
these moves.
Well, you can't run on an empty stomach.
Like build your fighter,
That's
right?
a very good point.
Be sure to keep a little something on hand in case you get hungry later. A lot of places in the village sell food too.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Water looks nice and textures look nice. I mean, I feel like the way everything looks, it probably makes sense for like 97, right? Decent.
Leo, this herb.
This is...
It's licorice. You can make Chinese medicine with it.
So, you can turn this into medicine, huh?
Not just this. There are lots of herbs growing in Bailu.
Where do they grow?
They're all over the place, but you have to really
This is
look
such
for
a weird
them.
but great mix of
Oh, really?
stylized and realistic.
There should be special maps at Uncle Tao's shop.
Someone actually made maps?
Yes, if you find enough to make some medicine. Uncle Tao will buy them from you.
Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, I'm like very curious to see what like the later stages of the game look like. You're right about like the artistic realism, like the characters are like, you know, like highly detailed and stuff. Then again, there isn't a lot of stuff on the screen, right? That's why I was wondering, like later on, they're gonna be like more stuff on the screen, or do they always cut to that like
I would
two
like to know.
characters in shot?
What's the tall tower just past the village
Therefore, they can
square?
always make it like
Yes,
shot like
that's
this.
the bell tower.
What is it for?
We ring the bell if there's a fire in the mountains, or if something dangerous is encroaching on the village.
Is that why it's so tall?
Precisely.
Wait, I feel like this is the perfect game you
It's
could watch
also a
people
useful
play, though.
landmark, because you can see it from anywhere in the village.
That's handy. So you can find your way back to the square if you head for the bell tower?
That's right.
I'll have to keep that in mind.
I can head to the bell tower for emergencies, I think. It wasn't. What we doing now? I was not. Ask around with. Okay. Okay, so now can we ask about the thugs?
Excuse me.
Oh, hey kid. What do you want? Have you come to apprentice under me?
Oh, nothing.
You're a beginner, right? You have a name?
I literally
Yo
told you yesterday,
Hazuki.
remember?
Well, Ryo, it's your lucky day. Fear not, for I am the great Sudza Seong. I can forge a formidable master out of the most hopeless of pupils. You stand before a Chuntai Cheer master.
Like, I
yeah,
can't just.
I'm good.
I
Thanks.
can't
What?
duck this
You don't
game for
think
that,
I've got
right?
what
But
it
it kind
takes?
of makes you
That's not
realize
what
not a lot of RPGs
Then let me show you what I've got. Fight me.
do that, right?
now.
Oh, man. Look, I'm not opposed, but
Like,
It's too late
remember that.
now, it was Ryo, right?
Remember that. Oh, I had a conversation with you like the day before. I want to say like maybe like in Western RPGs, it would just be, oh, I've hit. Oh shit! I've hit this dialogue, so we move on to the next one. But nothing. What the hell?
Take that.
I don't understand how it wants. I think it wants me to ribbon time it exactly.
Here I go.
Do it faster. Like I didn't want to like mash it faster, polish that process. I didn't want to mash it out, but maybe you're right. Maybe I was trying to focus too much on. I play fighting games chats like hit confirm and stuff. Maybe it was just literally dial a combo.
thanks for that.
I was trying to time it to the
how's it
rhythm that was
feel?
doing.
Pretty nice to train with a master like me, isn't it?
Sure.
Come by anytime. I'm always up for a fight.
Oh, can we try that? Try that again.
Zhu Xiong?
Ryo, how's it going?
I'm okay. Hi, Zhu Xiong.
Good timing, bud. I was just starting to get bored. Let's spar.
Okay, you're on.
I knew you'd say yes.
Want to try this again?
Are you? Yeah.
Oh, I'm mashing it out and it's still not doing it. Yeah, I'm literally like mashing it out fast and it's saying slow. That's what I don't get. It's like, it should be saying fast, right? It's weird.
Gotcha. Are you?
I think I'm doing it. Oh, I think I'm doing it too fast. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I'm just missing it totally. Huh. Maybe it's got something to do with my energy level as well. I have no idea. I missed 5. Slow, good, great. Your use of skills is too sluggish. And me. Oh, gain more training with higher HP. Oh, I think it is related to HP then. Maybe my HP is too low to do.
Thanks for that.
Well, how's it feel? Pretty nice to train with a master like me, isn't it?
Sure.
Come by anytime. I'm always up for a fight.
Like, it's interesting what they're doing with the buttons and stuff. Like, oh, everything's contextual based, but I kind of wish at the same time it was a little bit more clearer. Alright, we gotta find people to...
I've got to eat something.
If you run while your health is in the yellow, your health will deplete quickly and you won't be able to run. Food. Wait, how do I accept?
I need help with something.
I have nothing to say to a stranger.
Can I talk to you about something?
Uh-oh.
Shenhua, what's up?
This is Leo. He's a friend of mine.
For real?
Did you see any thugs come here?
No, but I heard some other people talking about it. Seems like some people got their homes trashed.
Okay, thanks.
Actually, I'm more worried about Yuran than those thugs.
Thanks, Mingyang.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm just, you know.
Got a crush on you, you know. Alright, it seems like when we're with her, we can get more conversation out of these.
Excuse me.
Oh, what have we here? Looks like it's a young man this time.
Shit, is NBA big head mode?
There's always something interesting coming in from the Lijiang River.
Yo, what's going on, every? Welcome back to the stream.
Huh?
First a tree.
Okay, this guy's body proportions
then a
are off, right, chat?
goat.
It's not just me.
I wonder what's going to show up next.
Hey.
Mr. Jiang, there's something we'd like to ask you.
If it isn't Shenhua.
Have you seen the thugs that came to the village recently?
Thugs, eh? Well, now that you mention it, I did see a group of shifty-looking strangers. They barged in at night and gave me their evil eye.
Oh shit, not lie,
What
chat.
did they want?
Who knows? They quickly left without saying anything.
I see.
Thank you, Mr. Jiang.
The thugs went to Jiang Ming's house. They left in peace. We go to her house now? What do we do? I wish it wouldn't keep showing me question mark if there's nothing like really to.
Hey.
Who are you, young man? I can't help but notice you've been wandering around here lately.
My name is Ryo Hazuki.
Ah, so you're Japanese. Sorry, dear. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Wow, straight up
I'm
racism.
not too partial to strangers.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
take that back.
Mrs. Jiang.
Oh, Shenhua. I didn't know you were here.
This is Ryo. He's my friend.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Now, what can I do for you?
I've got a question.
Her face is like super
Have you seen the
detailed.
thugs that came to the village recently?
Oh, yes. Those hooligans came here, too.
What did they want?
They seemed to be looking for something. They were turning the house inside out. In a mountain village like this, the only thing that has any value are the stones that Yuan carves.
Could the thugs have taken my father?
That's not the only possibility.
Oh, really?
Do you know where they went after that?
No, dear. Your guess is as good as mine. They vanished without a trace.
I see.
Honestly, I feel like the UI stuff and they could have cleaned up some of the way it flows as well with the dialogue and everything. Like the dialogue stuff is so important. I know it's like great for reminiscent purposes, but you can still like make the game look like this, keep the fighting stuff, but like clean up the UI and like the hard cuts in the dialogue. Like they are funny initially, but it kind of is so glaring. It kind of makes it hard to cope with the story. The stones that Yun carries are valuable. Perhaps the thugs are after them. I can kind of tell why they did it because they hardcore wanted
Maybe I'll
it
talk to a
feel,
few folks around here.
feel like those games, right? But at the same time, like R2 to run, you gotta press L2 to look and discover stuff. That stuff's all fine, but
Let's have a look around here first.
who else have I got to talk? Oh, sure. I'll buy some. Black garlic, sell price complete. Wait, like how much is it? I've got 200 on me. I think that's what it's saying. HP sell price 2 is crisp. $1 each. There's a lot of it is just carryover from the older games. I know what you lot are saying about like his indie as well, because like I don't know, I feel like there was an indie game last year that I played that kind of felt like this, but if it didn't have the name of Shenmue, I would have just said, oh wait, this is like really clunky.
Excuse me.
Hey there, lad. How about a game?
Do you have a moment?
It costs 10 yuan to play. You open your wallet, or I shut my mouth.
And like where you lot was saying I had to play the older games, like in the beginning, it gave me a good story recap. Honestly, if the older games play a lot like this, yeah, sure, if I want to get to know the characters and everything better, but I feel like that story recap in the beginning was fine, right? I can continue to play this. Only thing playing the older games, it wouldn't be so like this style of play wouldn't be so glaring.
Wanna try
if I played the
pale
older
toss?
games.
Thanks. Aim carefully.
Was oh, look at this pretty streamer. It's kind of hard to do, chat, because it's like simulating like the... Oh shit, like my arms are getting tired, so it's automatically going up and down. Scamotch!
Oh, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Going?
Know how it plays before jumping into the new one. Yeah, I feel that. I don't know. Maybe that's
some
like
other time.
Maybe that's like
See you
purposely
around
helped
then.
to give the game a pass, though. Honestly, though, from that story recap in the beginning, and like I was saying about Zoomer culture and everything, like unless you want to really get to love the characters, right? I feel like you could totally pick it up from here. Where do we go? Oh, 230.
I should talk to more people around here. Excuse me.
You're not from around here, are you?
Yue Feng, this is a friend of mine.
Is that right?
Have you seen the thugs that came to the village recently?
Word has it they showed up at the Wong household. But Wen's lips are sealed.
Maybe she'd open up to you.
It's worth a shot. Thank you very much.
Just be careful, okay? She'd be heartbroken if anything were to happen to you.
Huh? Who would be heartbroken?
Shenhua, that's who!
Actually,
Oh dear. There I go running my mouth again.
Okay,
Because I don't know, that's like saying read a synopsis before seeing Return of the Jedi. It was like in video form, but you're right. If the let's say like before gameplay and everything I'm fighting, if the story is the main thing about this game, then I suppose you're right. I'm like not really doing it justice, right? But you should experience it firsthand. I don't know, but I'm still thinking of it as a game more than the story carrying it. But with regards to what everybody said about this game, it really is the story that carries it. So I suppose you are right. Where did she say go? Talk to Wang Wen. I can't remember Wang Wen.
Excuse me.
Oh, hello. How about a game of Lucky Hit?
Girl's a heartbreaker, like she dates a lot of dudes, maybe.
Come on, try it.
You could tell this is an 80s chat. Check out that mustache.
Not right now.
Oh, so you don't like Lucky Hit?
It's the story and how much you have to live in the world. That's final point you can't experience in a video. You gotta play it. Yeah, true. I mean, people do meme and say like real life simulator, right? But if that's the point, then yeah, I suppose you're right. I just want to kind of get out of this village to experience.
Hi there.
What is it, Ryo?
Hello, Zixiong.
Ah, you brought Shenhua with you.
Have you seen Wang Wen?
There's something I'd like to ask her.
I saw her walking that way.
I see.
Wait, is that right?
Hey, Bud, over here. You
I'm
can't
in the
play
middle.
unless you buy some tokens.
Okay.
Buy some tokens if you want to play.
Step right up for Lucky Hit. I do circle 1 here.
That looks great. I'm looking for Wang Wei chat.
Excuse me.
Huh? You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, wanna have a drink with me? It's going on your tab, laddie.
Seems like you've already had a few.
I'm just having a good time. I'm not drunk. Who said that?
Sure, you're not drunk. Ow.
Excuse me.
Hello there. Welcome. Care for some Lucky Hit? This is Circle 1.
No, thanks.
I'd rather you play than talk. Circle 1 is so much fun.
Not right now.
You're not going to play?
No.
I'm heartbroken.
Come on now, give this a shot.
Hey.
Hey, bro, come to play? I recommend Bailu Village's own turtle racing. Make the right bet and quadruple your earnings. Easy money.
I don't know if that fits.
I
Hey,
see.
bro. 1987.
Excuse me.
You've only got 1 shot. Will you take it?
No, thanks.
Don't look so glum, chum. 1 shot will cheer you up.
Not right now.
If you say so. Nothing lifts the spirits
Oh,
like
come on.
a great game.
I wish these things were a little bit faster as well, though.
Hi there.
Hello there. Would you like to play some dice? The rules are simple. Roll a bigger number than me, and you win.
I see.
Win, and you double up. Wager it all, and win big.
Okay.
Wait, JT, you know the remakes that you're playing for 1 and 2? Have you played 2 before, or is it going to be your first time? Alright, where is this pick? I wonder what happens when my health goes all the way down. I wonder if I pass out and I have to go to sleep.
Shuren?
Yes?
Who is gonna be first time? Ah, interesting. Wait, 2 was on Xbox OG, right? That's when it first came out, right? Was that right?
Hello, Leo.
Ryo, right?
That's right.
I never thought Shenhua would show
They
up with a
went
man.
under by then, right? So they
I'm
couldn't
sure the
afford
other
to...
villagers are surprised too. Have any of them brought it up?
You've got the wrong idea.
Sorry, I said too much. Shuren is gonna have my head. If only those thugs would show up. I'd love to make them suffer with my own 2 hands.
Where the hell was you when they did? Oh, was it? It was 2 also on Dreamcast. Oh, I didn't actually know that. Wait, why am I thinking Microsoft paid for the development of 2 something?
I'm good.
Was that for the port?
A little while is fine. Just a day or so.
A whole day?
I just remember some weird
Sorry,
advertising
I'm a
with
little
2
busy
on
right
the
now.
Xbox, like
Maybe
back
later.
in the day. Maybe I'm thinking was that, oh no, we ported it for the first time or something. Remember, I'm sure there was some crazy advertisement with them saying, we got Shenmue 2, blah, 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 blah. That kind of just stuck in my head. Alright, I have no idea where this person is. And a lot of people have told me about the Shenmue games. You've got to kind of like explore the world to find out, right? Like before all the handholdy stuff. Oh, this place is open. Is it there? Oh, I found her. Was that her?
Excuse me.
No, it wasn't.
What is it? Hello, One. Shenhua! This is my friend, Yo.
Oh, really? Your friend?
America only got it on Xbox. EU and Japan got it on both. Ah, okay.
I'm looking for some thugs. Have you seen any?
One. Did the thugs show up here?
That they did. But my husband drove them off. He's really good to have around in times like these.
What did they want?
That's what I'd like to know. They kept hollering something about wanting to meet the stonemason. I was inside and didn't see anything. My husband told me about it after it was over.
I see.
Let's talk to Shiren, One's husband.
Good idea. Thanks again.
Thanks, One.
Sorry, but I give me a sec. Just have to reset my mic. Shiren. So we just spoke to him. He was the guard, right? I mean, that's another thing right now that I'm noticing. It probably would have been kind of nice if it just knew, oh, okay, you've already spoke to the guard, but it wants us to do it in the correct order, right? I want to explore her shop, but at the same time, I want to go on to the next bit. Wait, where'd he go?
Hello, Leo.
Da Tong.
What's with the 2 of you?
Is Wang Shuren around?
I'd like to talk to Shiren.
He left to patrol Longweishan. It's up ahead. You'll see signs for it.
Alright, we're leaving the village. Let's go.
I see.
Follow me. Come on, home, bro. Wing it!
Looks like I can practice horse dance here. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Horse dance, huh? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
Give it a shot. Wait, what? Horse stance. Oh, okay. It wants me to mash. Oh! It wants me to mash X and stay in. At the gym chat, it kills your legs. Two programs in 5. Pressing X like in time. It's painful just watching. Yeah, all the mini games and everything add to your actual
Should
level.
I keep going?
I'm good.
Never mind.
I wonder if did 1 and 2 do this, chat? That means 1 and 2 did this way before the GTA stuff, right? Because the first time we saw that in GTA was like San Andreas, right? Like eat food makes you fatter, go do training makes your muscles bigger.
Pardon me.
Ah, young Hazuki. Have you come to train?
Not right now.
Actually, I just have a question.
A martial artist has no need for small talk, only for training.
Right.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Even gems require polish. Keep training.
I understand.
That would hate me. That small talk. I don't think. Lads, listen, lads. San Andreas took it further, but Shenmue did Living in the World first. Yeah, do you reckon it took it further? I think it's probably less than this, right? Because it was just like literally like eating made you big. The more you ate, made you fatter, and like doing exercise made you skinnier or your muscles better, right? This seems like every mini game like levels you up somehow or something. I suppose like Shenmue took it. GTA took it further on in the sense of actually get fatter and like exercise to actually get slower.
Excuse me.
What do you want? What are you two doing here?
There's something I want to ask. I'm looking for some thugs. Have you seen any?
Did you see 2 of them the other night?
Yeah, a big man with long hair, and a man with a shaved head and a spider tattoo.
Like they could clean it up in this world, right? They don't really have to put levels and all that, like funny icons and stuff, and
Tell me
like
more.
like levels. They could like clean this up to make it way more realistic. Does that make sense?
This and that about a stonemason.
Like you just say,
I told them they had the
stronger
wrong
or something,
house,
rather
drove
than
them
level
off.
2.
Then I went right back to bed.
Is there anybody else?
Like just
Do you
go
know where they went
hardcore all
after
in
that?
with this
That I don't know.
real life sim.
But I do know that
cooking.
there were other witnesses. A man I met at the bar was talking about it. He was a bookie with a scar on his face.
What kind of scar?
A big one. On his cheek.
We should talk to him, Leon.
Yes. Let's go find him.
Wait, do we? have to go back to the village now? Find the bookie with facial scar. Chat, does it want me to go back to the village or we keep going further? Yes, physical changes.
There's nothing for me to do this way.
Okay. Yeah, but this definitely does it more though, right? It's like way more intricate, but yeah, physical changes.
I won't be worth anything if I don't eat.
Oh crap. R1. How do I gain money though? Jeez, that's very interesting at the moment because like you burn like health and stuff quick. I wonder what I do for cash. Maybe it's like the crafting system. Okay, I am. Herbs. Pawn shop. Exchange items for skill books, mastering skills. Like you change items for skills, but like maybe like steal it, sell things, I'm not sure. Maybe after we like do missions we get money? I wonder if I can rest and it just brings it back up. Whenever I go past this bit, you can hear the river, and I'm like, wait, is my PS4 like jet engineering mode? No, it's just the river.
Hey, Shenhua.
Yeah?
I think we should split up and look for the bookie. I'll search from here to the village square. You go from the village square to the next settlement.
Got it.
Let me do the next settlement.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
From here to the village square is... I gotta go right then, right? Dude, scar face. Dude, where's my scar? Hey, dodgy fella with a scar. Let me know, please.
The only way to get rich quick in Bailu.
Dude, where's my... Dude, where's my Tash? Dude, where's my Tash's brother, Tash? Oh. Nope. Ah. Buy more. Alright, what gives me the most HP? 300 HP. Okay. A bit. Black garlic, that's not.
Pardon me.
Talk to me. Alright, we gotta look for a dude with a scar on his face. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to cut it here. Because I'm probably gonna put up the shorter version up on YouTube for our first look. We're gonna continue playing over on Twitch. I'm not sure how I'm gonna cut this yet as well, because we had a discussion about this game and the previous games before we started to play. Don't know if I'm gonna put that up with the video on YouTube or just leave that over on Twitch. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it here. So this section is gonna go up on YouTube if you want to watch the, and we're gonna continue playing over on Twitch. So if you want to watch the full longer video, there'll be a link in the description, in the YouTube description. So click on it, it'll be timestamped so you can watch everything, because like long form videos and all that don't work over on YouTube. But if you're watching this over on YouTube and you find this interesting, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that follow button, turn those notifications on, leave a comment. If you want to check out our extended playthrough, or first look should I say, come over on Twitch. Like my opinions on the game as well, I should probably end it with some opinions for our everybody who's going to be watching the video over on YouTube. Like, yeah, I think chat is 100% right. A lot of this game is like very story based, right? So you got to play the first two games to get the story hook in you, because like gameplay wise, like clunky is the wrong word to use, because if they want to go like hardcore realism, then the UI could use a little bit of cleaning and, you know, stuff with that. Oh, you're leveling up and you do a thing and it levels you up. Like they should just go full hardcore with that, right? Now I know we've been joking and memeing about it a lot, like with the hard cuts and transitions in the story. I know it's kind of like, oh lol, kind of adorable, but like if they want to keep you like super 100% immersed, they could have probably cleaned that up a little bit. But I think that was a choice on purpose, just so it doesn't seem like a massive transition from the first two games. Still kind of feel like, again, this could be a hard one for me to comment on, because I haven't got like crazy reverence for the first two games. Like, I appreciate them for what they are and everything, and I've like, watched them and things like that, but I've never played them myself. So maybe they could have with that kind of stuff, like cleaned it up for like, you know, 15 years later and stuff, 100% like it is gonna be like the continuation of the story and everything. What people are gonna be coming back for, and hearing some opinion for others. I mean, from others, even with the story stuff, I don't know. Again, no spoilers or anything, but I don't know if it's gonna 100% satisfy people in that way anyway. So they could have cleaned that stuff up, or maybe if they would have done that, then it just would have felt too different from Shenmue. Maybe then we do go to Yakuza territory, right? Maybe the spiritual successors, like the Yakuza games, were just like this, but everything faster, yada yada, which are those, which are, which is in it. Those games are their own thing anyway. But even though those are kind of slow if you actually think about it, but yeah, it was interesting to have a first look at this.
It's gotten
again,
so dark.
It is.
Maybe I should head back to Shenhua's house.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to chat. Again, though, I like for story. Yeah, I should play the first two, but for like a game that you could just get in and play, I still feel it was like interesting. I don't know if in that sense I really necessarily had to go check those first two out. So, there you have it. That was our first look at Shenmue 3. We are playing on PS4 Pro. This was a press copy provided by the publisher. Again, we're gonna continue from here over on Twitch.